propulsion on the astronaut's spacesuit if the tether breaks? Great question for the voice of reason.
5.5 turns.
The propulsion enable an astronaut that should become untethered back to the safety of the space station, back to station structure. It's called a SAFER unit, simplified AID for EVA rescue is the acronym. That is a small jet-powered backpack. You can see it mounted on Anne McClain's spacesuit in this view. It uses nitrogen gas thrusters, small little thrusters that would be used in the highly unlikely event an astronaut would become untethered from the myriad of tethers that they use for safety while working outside. This view of McClain on the left, Nick Hague on the right, showing those SAFER units, the simplified aid for EVA rescue, jet-powered backpacks affixed to their spacesuits.
Which is that empty slot.
Next question, how long does it take for astronauts to be fitted in their suits? Typically, as was the case in the wee hours this morning, the suit-up process takes about 3 hours to complete. That is followed by the breathing of pure oxygen to cleanse nitrogen out of the spacewalkers' bloodstreams and avoid a condition known as decompression sickness from occurring when they step out into the vacuum of space. So it's about a 3-hour process to get fitted into their suits in preparation for a spacewalk. Finally, how many adapter plates do you have to attach? In this spacewalk and the next one a week from today, there are a total of 6 adapter plates that were flown up with 6 new lithium-ion batteries. One battery and one adapter plate replaces 2 nickel hydrogen batteries in the new set of power upgrades that are being conducted at the station. So 3 adapter plates were robotically installed earlier in the week in various locations on the grid for the integrated electronics assembly, 3 more on the opposite side of the truss, the P4 truss, for the next power channel to be serviced a week from today by Anne McClain and by Christina Cook during their next spacewalk.
Like a Fox of one, man. Copy, thanks. Good twist this. Full test. We got black on black. Copy and go to full twist test and black on black. You can ingress this APFR.
closing of the hatch to the Quest airlock. A very successful day out in space for Expedition 59, as McLean and Haig did all of their work to relocate adapter plates upon which old nickel hydrogen batteries have now been stowed permanently, and the hookup of 3 new lithium-ion batteries that were delivered to the International Space Station last fall. This completes the upgrades, the power upgrades for the 4A channel, which will be brought back online later today after some additional testing and some of the procedures by the electrical systems officers here in Mission Control to ensure that all of those systems are up and running in good shape. This sets the stage for the next spacewalk in 1 week, next Friday, March 29th, by Anne McLean and Christina Cook, in which they'll perform similar work on the opposite side of the P4 truss, on the keel side, if you will, as they upgrade the 2A power channel to the International Space Station.
We copy. That's a good config. So with that, you can retrieve your anchor hook still on your mini workstation.
And just a programming reminder, you saw it on the screen a moment ago, but our coverage of next Friday's spacewalk to continue the upgrading of power systems on the International Space Station will again begin same time as today at 5:30 a.m. Central Time, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time.
Ingress yellow. Ingress yellow. What? Try to get your legs to go a little clear for me. Good job. Got your foot. It's just kind of stuck on me. Okay, so. Let me get the phone coming in. Okay. And Nick, we see the data from your suit looks nominal, so we're gonna go ahead and press on with our hatch ingress operations. Sounds good. Most of the cover is coming back. I said it would. You're not serious. Okay, what do you need me to stabilize your control? Just trying to get in a little more. Okay, I'll get in the room. There you go. Thermal cover is closed. We copy and we see the thermal cover is closed. Next step for you guys is to remove the SCU from the stowage pouch, remove the DCM cover, and connect the SCU to the DCM and check that it's locked. Copy. Into that space. Alright, that's fine. Good. Now it's ready for the crew lock back. Hang on. The PGT. PVs are going to proceed with hatch opening. Nick, make sure that your helmet is clear of the hatch mechanisms. Okay, I am clear. The wear is also clear. Everything hold back.
The crew lock section of the Quest airlock has now been repressurized to 14.7 pounds per square inch of pressure. David St. Jacques now will open up the hatch and he and Christina Cook will work in tandem to bring back inside the airlock Nick Hague and Christina and Anne McLean, who completed a 6-hour, 39-minute spacewalk at 1:40 p.m. Central Time, all of their objectives and get-ahead tasks having been completed. And the hatch now open. Anne McLean will be put on the side wall of the equipment lock on the right side of your screen. Nick Hague will be on the left side.
Houston Station, hatch is open. Ready for your steps on 4.
We copy, David, and step 4 is in work.
It works. Nick, do you think we need to clean your gloves before you come in? No. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna first take Nick out, and first we're gonna take your safer away. Okay. And I don't know if you can reach my weight feather, or David wants to dive in there and get it. My weight feather? Yeah. I'm talking to them.
Yeah, you got it.
St. John and Cook now moving Nick Hague back inside the equipment lock. He'll be placed on the rack on the side wall of the equipment lock on the left side of your screen. First, they'll take the safer unit, the simplified aid for EVA rescue unit, off of his suit. That will be stowed, as will be the case for Anne McLean a few moments from now.